Howdy and welcome to I Do Stuff with your host Igor. Today we're building a tool for paranormal investigation. Sit back and enjoy. All right. Hopefully that's recording. Anyway, starting a project of building a sensor for an app I built called Spectre Scan, and it's a ghost monitoring app. Or not ghost. Let's rephrase that. It's a app with hardware, wireless hardware, to scan for different things for like a paranormal investigation. Anyway, we're starting off with an ESP32 as the main controller board. And get that plugged in so we can mock up everything. And next we have a BME 20. This is a digital temperature, humidity sensor, atmospheric barometric pressure sensor. It does all of that. We're going to be putting that into this system. So we'll go ahead and slot it in here. Get it on its little pins. Then next we're going to have I think this is the triple axis magnetometer. Let's see, yeah. Yep, this is the triple axis magnetometer. So that's going to need a 5-pin one. So we're going to set it over here. Angle that one out. And next we're going to have what was this one? This is an omnidirectional microphone. I think it'll fit on those pins there. Is that right? We'll do it this way. Set it in that one. Okay. So we're doing them all in different slots of the board, because on this side, any row, those are contiguous. So if you put something in this pin, you can put other pins in there with jumpers and to match them up. Oh, I bent a pin on that one. Dang it. And then next we're going to have what else did I have? So omnidirectional microphone module. This one I'm not sure how we're going to wire it up just yet. I got to look back at all the pre-programming stuff I was working on. And this one is going to be for battery and 5-volt reference from the main controller, I think. I gotta remember how all that hooks up. I hadn't looked at the schematics in a while. So this is what the heck is this? This is the NE555P timer, precision timer. So that just fits perfectly up in the board there and hits those slots. This camera doesn't autofocus worth a shit, it looks like. So that's the gist of that. So I'd lost my flux, so I had to go get new flux. So I need to get all these little boards soldered onto their sockets. Because this is the first prototype, of course, that I wanted to be trying, so. That should be good. Solder's ready. Oh, and I got to put this in somewhere too. This is a an SD card reader, so that these can store data locally if the Wi-Fi 6 or Bluetooth connections drop out. Actually, it's going to use Wi-Fi connection to the PC that controls everything. But yeah, so get a little flux on each of the pins here. Makes the solder flow real quick. The ESP board already had them pre-soldered when I bought it, so that was a plus. Dang, that heated up super quick. Okay, all this. I don't have my solder sponge anywhere. I don't know what happened to it, so I just use a paper towel these days. It usually gets my tip pretty clean. Get that sucker out of the way a little bit. The solder goes pretty daggone quick. That's that one done. Just like that, all my pins are soldered that I need to solder there. This one, that being the charge module, I'm not exactly sure how I want to solder that yet. Because I've got battery plus, I got battery minus. You know, up in here. Battery plus, battery minus, and I think these are 5 volts in, 5 volt out. Or that's output to the other circuits that need the 5 volts or 3.3 volts. I can't remember what it is. I have the batteries here somewhere. Yeah, so these are the batteries I plan to use. They're 3.7 volt batteries. But I need to make a socket for those to plug into, it looks like. I don't know if I have those those connectors. Anyway, you can kind of see that I got everything soldered up, even though the video is kind of crappy. I don't know why. The camera's supposed to be 2K, but that's it for this part. I need to figure out what I'm going to do for the battery and for this charging socket. The SD card reader already has the pins on it, so that's good for now. But next I need to start putting in the jumper, so I have the jumpers around here somewhere as well. Oh, that's male, female. That'll work. Oh, male. That'll work. So for the prototype testing, I'll be using jumpers like these that have pins on both sides. Oh, let me get those out of the way. These have pins on both sides, so they can easily just whatever socket they're going to go to from here, see like there, and then I can test it by plugging it into the next one there. And then if I want a jumper, if I need to daisy chain them, I can easily go from this, put another one in this hole, and then move it to whatever I want to jump it to. So like each of these boards have a voltage in, and then they'll have a ground. And some of these I believe will work. They're kind of like serial, so you can daisy chain them, and they have their own addresses. So let me work on that, and I'll come back. So after quite a bit of wiring, I got it all kind of breadboarded together for now for testing. This here is the charge module. Kind of hard to see, but this hooks up to the battery. The battery steps up the voltage for the board, brings it up from 3.7 up to 5 volts. Just going to make sure I hook these into the right pins, and we should see it boot up. And yeah, you can see the LEDs came on there. Pretty daggone bright. Nothing on the board right now, on the charge board. I've got a charge or a USB-C cable here, so I can plug that in. That immediately starts charging the battery. So the next thing, this is for the part of the EMF detector. It's just like an antenna. So I got to, next thing I need to do is program the board through the firmware flash, and then get my software out and see if I can connect my board to my software. And we'll be back then. Okay, we got both sensors made. The second one I was able to tidy up the wiring a bit, but we still need to put them on proper breadboard, and I can eliminate a lot of the wiring by creating bus bars and running all the wiring that needs to be bused and stuff as well. So yeah, we've got that done. Oh, shaky cam, sorry about that. Yeah, and they're now talking to the software, so we can take a look at that. They're both connected and reading. You should be able to see the audio spikes as I'm talking. It's picking that up as well. And when we want to start recording all the data, we just oh, I guess I can't do it from there. I need to actually click on the window. Sorry about that. So we can come up to start session, and this will actually start recording to the onboard memory cards on both units. So if there's some interference with the Wi-Fi and they drop out from the Wi-Fi, they'll still be recording locally on each device and storing all the data. So you can pull the memory card and download it back into the software. So once it's finished, once you stop recording, you can go back to the sessions and do the playback. It'll show both of them. And as you play,
this will actually start recording to the onboard memory cards on both units. So
as you can tell,
there's some
it is recording
with the Wi-Fi and they
the
drop
video,
out
the audio,
from
and
the
stuff.
Wi-Fi, they'll still.
Yeah, looks like one of the theremins isn't picking anything up right now. I'm not sure which one offhand. Actually, the 5A54 is the first one we built. So something is not. Oh, no, it's picking something up there. It's just not seemingly as sensitive as the other one. Oh, yeah, there's something definitely wrong with the second theremin. It's showing 293,000 hertz. Something's funky going on with that one. And if I take some magnets and put them near the magnetometers, you'll start seeing the alarms going off probably. Yeah. On the one I've got it the closest to, you can see the magnetometers on the X, Y, and Z axis have spiked. And they've got a little red line by them. You'll hear it ping the alarm. And if I take it and move it over by the other unit, those magnetometers will spike as well. That's just from having magnets nearby. And if I move them away, the alarm should clear. Should clear. That one's still flagging for some reason. I'm not sure why. That's actually this unit here. I think it's the way I have them set. I need to work on getting all the functions set for magnetometers. And I need to add in some other parameters as well for the alert thresholds. But we can set Celsius or Fahrenheit. We can set how long the windows are from 1 minute all the way up to 10 minutes. We can preset the Wi-Fi SSID, Wi-Fi password. So when you connect a new node via Bluetooth, it'll automatically upload that. You don't have to type it in every time. But for some reason, that one magnetometer is acting a little wonky. Anyway, that's enough for now.